Nuh-uh, I'm the first. I'm number one. I'm the first.
Boy,
I'm
first, that's right.
Greetings, my exhausted cultists. Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again to our most glorious of meetings. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It has been a while. It has been so very long, and I have missed each and every one of you fine souls out there. Big ol' go to sleep at 7:16. Actually, no, it's 8:16. Dunked on him. It's even later than that. Joke's on you. I came home from an 8-hour shift. So I'm still streaming. I'm streaming today. We're gonna be streaming. That's right. Yeah, we're streaming. After an 8-hour shift.
Boy, I'm the first.
Yay! Everybody's so excited. Wow. Whee! Everybody loves it. It's great, isn't it? Wow. Zoe mama, we're streaming. I'm so full of energy. Holy. That's why I'm going to be doing so much narrating today. It's going to be riveting stuff. Absolutely riveting stuff. You guys are going to be in the edges of your seat the whole time. One could even say you will be edging the whole time of your seat. Of course that is. There's no other reason to be interpreting that. Don't take that out of context. Newbie. Dog lover. How you guys doing? Get a game request? That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm open to some ideas because what we're doing today is vital. What we're doing today will decide many things for at least like the next month, give or take. Because today we will be pitting a bunch of... Of your seat, Corvus? Like of your seat, right? That's what you mean by that's you mean like on the edge of you're edging like the edge of your seat, right, buddy? Right, buddy? Right? Guys. Game is Poppy Playtime. I don't know how to tell you this. I've played Poppy Playtime on this stream. I've already played it. I have in fact
Bring that sweet ass here, boy.
Corvus? Do not the bird. Do not the bird. Buddy? What? Do I need to find you like a I don't even know what's the term for a female crow term. Is it just crow? The female is simply referred to as a female. Do I need to find you a female crow, Corvus? Like, are you that lonely, buddy? Like, I get it. Oh, I get it. Trust me. But should I get someone for you, man? Guys, I fear for my safety. I don't know. I don't know what's up with him today. I don't know what's happening to him. Yeah, I mean, I fear. Boy, howdy! I sure hope somebody doesn't do fan art of that. I wouldn't encourage that. I say that like it's an encouragement. It's not. I'm not encouraging that. He is a bird. I'm gonna leave that thought there. I just had the fleeting thought of like, man, I really, You're doing it? You wouldn't. No shot. I call bluff. You're bluffing. You are bluffing. But yes, I have played Poppy Playtime on stream. It was okay. I think it was fine. What do I have? I can't remember how far I played it. I don't think I played chapter 5. I did not play a ton of the chapters. But what I did play was, I played about 48 minutes, apparently. I did not play it for very long. That's because it was the base game, and then you needed the DLC to play further. And I got it through like a family shared thing. So I had to then get on their account. I don't know if they had the other chapters, but it's been a while, and it was fine. I think it was okay. I think it was just I think it was the first and second. I don't remember. It was okay. I think it was fine. Nothing really write home about with it, I'll be honest. It was like a mid horror game. Decent puzzles, I guess. I hear it's supposed to get better the more you play, but honestly, I haven't heard a lot in either regard. But yes, today we will be doing some very interesting stuff. I have a plan, a gauntlet, if you will, of several games. Several highly contended, highly sought after games that the community yearns for. Now, I'm still going to play, I've talked about it before, I'm still going to play like of the 3 game period. We're still going to be doing a random game, at least for now. At least for now. Because I did kind of commit to that. I have the full document. I want to finish Heartbound, and then we'll see where we go from there. But at least, look, I love Minecraft. Minecraft has been great. The last few times I've been on the server, it has been completely empty. To the point where it is harder for me to justify keeping Minecraft as a mainstay when there's nothing for me to really... Like, there's things for me to do, but it's just a solo let's play of me jumping on a server with nobody in it. Like, I would love to keep playing on that. I would love to have that interaction, but the first few streams were popping, and then it fell downhill, and now it's very empty. To the point where I don't know if I should keep it as a mainstay. We'll see. It's either I'm going to drop the random game, because that hasn't been doing great, but we might keep random game. We'll see. It'll either be that I drop the random game to replace it with what we decide on today, or we drop Minecraft and keep the random game and just have this, Overwatch, and then random game, if you get the idea. Basically, what we're doing today, we're deciding to play for the next month or so. So about the next 30 or so days, however many streams that happens to be. we will be playing whatever game is decided today. So I picked out a few different games, ones that are worth kind of competing against each other, ones that I think will be fun, ones that I think will be interesting, and I'm open to ideas, right? I'm open to suggestions. But what's better than letting just straight up community vote, because obviously people are biased, they'll vote for the one they want. More often than not, it ends in a tie. We don't want a tie, we don't want it to be settled by a coin flip every time. So what we're doing instead is I have set up several challenges that we will be assigning each game to. Each challenge will earn the game points, and at the end of it, we will tabulate the scores, and the game with the highest points will win. One day you can play games. Can you play? Depends on the games. There really aren't a lot that are good to play blindly with chat. I'll be honest. And if they cost money, it's usually a no, because then I have to buy it, and then I have to expect other people to buy it. It's hard to coordinate something like that, especially with such a small community. Because then it's not like, if I had 1,000 viewers, hypothetically, right? That doesn't really happen for most anybody ever. But if I had 1,000 viewers, and say only 10% of them could actually play the game, say only 5% of them could play the game, that's what, 50 people that could play the game? If it's only 5, that's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot. Such a small community. If it's a paid for game, if I buy it, I don't want to expect the 3 or 4 people that show up to the stream to have to then buy it to participate, because then it just might be me playing with one other person, and it's not really like a community thing. It's me and this guy. You get the idea? So it would have to be free. It would have to be entertaining. It would have to be like accessible and fun. Like there's a lot of things. It's something I would consider doing, but it's just hard to make work. I also can't really do, I'll be honest, I can't really do Poppy Playtime, because again, I don't own the game, and if I'm not mistaken, it costs money per chapter, and again, I got it through a shared account. I don't get access to the DLC through the shared account. I would have to log into theirs. I don't want to do that, so I don't have the money for the chapters. I'm not buying a game today. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm playing games I already own because I have too many. I'm not buying anything today. I don't want to log into their account to get access to them. And I'll be honest, don't want to buy them chapters to play. I don't want to buy it on their account just to do that. Gave you money? If you wanted to pay for a chapter, I can't guarantee you would play it today, but I could put it on a list to play at some point. So for example, to play chapter 4, right? Hypothetically, to play chapter 4, do you have to have chapters 1 through 3? Or do you just have to buy chapter 4 and then you can just play it outright? Because that's important. Because then I could review and see what chapters we've already played and then just get the rest and buy those outright. Or have somebody do that. Because otherwise, like, I don't expect somebody to spend 10, 20, 30, 40, however much per chapter. Like, you get the idea. Something down the line with wider known random queuing games. Exactly. That's the kind of thing where it's like, if I had a bigger, like, pop-in community, maybe we'd consider, like, community interaction a little bit more, but as it stands, it's a little hard to justify. But yes, I have some things planned. Now, each of these little tests will be pit. Oh, you did, didn't you? It didn't actually do any sort of. I see that you got a sub, but it didn't give any sort of notification, even in my like. Bernubi, you're a mod. Do you see that in the activity feed? Did it say anywhere that we got a new sub? Like, did the event pop up anywhere? Am I crazy? Because it just the most recent one was just that somebody used the first redeem. I'm not seeing actually, but thank you. I appreciate it. Dog Lover, that's really cool. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. I don't know why it didn't. Yeah, there's no event saying it popped up, but it very clearly did pop up. So thank you. I appreciate that. I'll have to see what happened to it because it's not showing up in the event. But thank you. I appreciate it. But yes, I have some plans. I think the first one, the easiest to really start with, right? Because I'm open to suggestions of games to add to the wheel. But I guess I deserve you guys a little bit of context, right? While I get this set up, I had a little PowerPoint night with some friends of mine. Essentially, we just made a PowerPoint wheel, a PowerPoint presentation that was specifically around our favorite games, personally, just like our personal favorite games. And with that, I was exposed to a lot of games that people really seem to like, that aren't necessarily like community requests, but are personal. Hey, so-and-so really liked this game. I would like to give it a shot just to see why they liked it so much. And a lot of these would actually be, I think, pretty fun to play on stream. To the point where I decided, you know what? Instead of trying to play all of them, let's figure out which one we play by having them fight against each other. Right? What's better than that? What's better than that? Now, there are a couple personal throws in here, like personal picks. Things that I think would be good. And, of course, some that were introduced by this very community. Now, these aren't just things that my friends brought up. These are some that actually went through the... in our Discord server, we have a stream suggestion tab. I actually went through, and I found 1 or 2 games off of that list to include on our little gauntlet today. Now, again, I didn't want it to be too heavy towards, like, one person's suggestions. So I tried to... I will admit, Charm, I did take one of your suggestions, but I will also admit I kind of maybe only picked one because then I didn't... You know, I wanted to make sure everybody had a say. I wanted to make sure everybody had a chance without it being, like, just quantity, you know? Like, oh, I have 100... It's not like a raffle, right? It's not like a raffle. Yeah, so you get it. You get it. I don't have a ton. I don't have a lot of games. But I have a few heavy hitters that I think would be interesting. Now, I have done... Again, I just kind of got home from an 8-hour shift, and I had dinner. I got home, had dinner, and now I'm here. I have not really had time to do a lot of the actual setup, so we're just going to be kind of going with it as we're rolling through today. So expect these, like, decent periods of time where I'm just, like, typing something out or getting something set up, plugged in, all of it wired in properly, before we actually do whatever the little activity is, right? So Act 1 will be me introducing what we have on the list and kicking things off with the easiest of the events we have, right? I'm going to do a little bit of customization to this last bit here. Just change the colors around, make it look a little bit nicer. Let's see. Color. I want it to be this. I like this color set. Can I make it... Does it have a dark theme as well? I think they do. They should. No? No dark? I want, more websites should have a dark mode. I don't know why this one doesn't. Cringe. And I could have sworn this one did. Sound, logo. They had a dark mode. Huh. Guess I am just a little crazy. Just a little goofy. Background color? There we go. Save. Cool. I'm kind of tempted to try and get through this without having an ad pop up at the top, but we'll see. Actually, what am I doing? I could just... I know how to get rid of ads. I know how to do this. Inspect element. Fine. So, fun fact, you can get rid of ads on a web page, at least until it's refreshed, by inspecting element and then just deleting the element. And then just, you know, clicking it and then deleting it. And there it goes. No more ad. Crazy. Crazy how that just disappears like that. Bye, ad. Ad blockers do the same thing, but they just do it automatically. Can I play Baldi's Basics Plus? I mean, I could play Baldi's Basics. I kind of thought... I haven't heard, like... I didn't know people still, like, even had Baldi's Basics exist in their mind, you know? I kind of forgot that was a thing. I kind of forgot about that. It's been so long. Okay. But I have our very first... event for the night. That event is a classic. It's the one that I think we're all familiar with in one form or fashion. And it is a picker wheel. It is probably the most common way that streamers nowadays have of deciding things. And that is just quite simply a random wheel. Now, this isn't going to be deciding what wins. No, this will be dictating points. This is point distribution wheel right here. Because you see, this wheel will be assigning 5 points to the first game that it picks, 3 points to the second game that it picks, and 1 single point to the third game it picks. Now, there are only 5 games. There aren't many. I'm willing to add more, but at least for now, there are only 5. Meaning that 2 of these will get no points from this distribution, but that is not the end for it, because there are several other events. There are 4 other events throughout tonight that will be leading up to deciding the winner. The current contestants on our little event are thus: Slay the Spire. I should specify this is Slay the Spire 2, the more recent early access release that I have been playing quite a bit of, and I have been rather enjoying my time playing it. It has been very fun. We have For Honor, a very specific suggestion from a very specific moderator in our community here, who seems to have a rather passionate care for the game. We have Devil May Cry, a suggestion from a friend of mine who actually bought me the full collection and asked me to tell them when I play it on stream. We have Dishonored. This was from that PowerPoint night. This was one of my friend's favorite games. And we have Assassin's Creed 3. Same exact deal. One among one of my friends' most favorite games, and is widely considered one of the best Assassin's Creed games. It also happens to be one that I actually own, meaning it is a game that I can actually stream. Now, it is worth mentioning, Assassin's Creed, if I'm not mistaken, is the only one on this list that I don't have on my computer. So if we get it, I will be playing Assassin's Creed 3 for the Xbox 360. I'm going to play it on my Xbox One, but it's going to be the Xbox 360, and I will be streaming it from the Xbox 360 to the One. You get the idea. It's going to be from a console, so we'll see how that goes. But as it stands, these are the contestants for today. Now, you may have thought that the first event was the picker wheel. No, my dear cultists, that was a mere diversion. For the first true event is not to be the picker wheel in front of you. Rather, the first event is actually a poll. I will be opening a poll of each of these, containing each of these games. Each vote on this poll for that game will be a point to it. So if you vote for, as an example, For Honor will get 1 point for it. The winner of the poll is inconsequential. This is simply a means of each game getting more points. The winner is irrelevant. Now, of course, the winner will have more points distributed to it, because that's how it is. But there's no bonus for winning. There's no first, second, or third place. Rather, each and every vote counts as 1 point. Meaning that your vote will directly influence the results. Now, we'll keep this poll open for 10 minutes, so there's plenty of time for you guys to have your voice be heard. With that, the first true event has opened. The poll is now live. I will also be opening this on Twitter, Blue Sky, and the Discord. Each and every one of these platforms will count towards the results, meaning each and every vote on these platforms will give 1 point for that. So if you voted For Honor on each and every platform 1 time, it will get a total of 4 points. Because again, Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, and the Discord server. Now, I haven't posted all of these yet. I do need to make each of them. But I will be making them right now. Let's see. Add poll. Give them points. Then we have Assassin's Creed 3. We have For Honor. We have Dishonored. We have... what else was there? Slay the Spire 2. And... last one was Devil May Cry. I'm going to keep it up for 1 hour. The poll on Discord is now also live. I will now do Blue Sky. So let's make a poll. Blue Sky polls never really have anything, so not too... Can I make a poll on Blue Sky? I guess Blue Sky doesn't have a poll option. I thought it did. I thought Blue Sky had a poll. Is it mobile only? I think it might be mobile only. Hang on. Could have sworn I made it before, but I guess I just circumvented it by making it like a comment thing. I could have sworn it was... I guess Blue Sky doesn't. So we'll just be doing Twitter, Discord, and Twitch. So we can still do it. Doesn't change anything. I just won't be able to do Blue Sky because I forgot that they don't let you do that because they're lame and cringe. I can also only do 4 things on Twitter. So we're gonna be needing to remove 1. I'll cut Slay the Spire on Twitter because that was my personal input. So I figure I should probably make it... If I'm going to cut anything, I should make it the one I added, right? Assign points for the Gauntlet. Do it. And it'll be Assassin's Creed 3. It'll be For Honor. It'll be Devil May Cry, and... Why am I blanking? For Honor, Dishonored. It's funny to have Dishonored and For Honor on the same poll, but, you know, we send it. Alright, cool. All of the memes are up. They are live. They are available. Can I have the Discord? Oh, yeah, sorry. I was very, very stuck, setting everything up, but it's all good. It is now established. Also, no, using an alt account kind of defeats the purpose of it. It's one per person. That's kind of the whole idea behind it. So if you use an alt account, it's not cool. Yeah, I do have a Discord. Can I have the Discord? Yeah, you use the command. Yes, I see you use... Okay, perfect. It should have whispered you a link to the Discord. It should have whispered you a link for it. At the very least, I can't guarantee that it did or did not, but it should have whispered you a link. That should get you into the Discord server. 5 years ago on YouTube, were you an actual... Kind of. I didn't really have a persona on YouTube, really, per se. So kind of. But yes and no. 5 years ago, I was kind of just like on YouTube. I didn't have a symbol or anything, so I used a literal bagel. So like it wasn't me, but it was the best I had to represent me, if that makes sense. So yes, but no. Either way, while that is live, while the polling is all available, and everybody may have their vote be heard, we will also be going through the remaining events. Again, these will be assigning points. The votes will, of course, be giving points. Though that's the whole idea behind it. But the big one are the events we are going to be seeing now. The first of these events being the wheel. Now, the first was always the poll. That was always intended to be the poll. But now we get serious. Because now, we spin the wheel! The first game that's getting a spicy 5 points is For Honor. For Honor is getting 5 points added to their score. For Honor. 5 points. That's the most we can give out. That's the most we can give out right now. But that's not all, because we have to spin it a second time. The second place, they'll be getting, I believe it's 3 points for their second place, is Dishonored. Dishonored gets 3 points. Dishonored. 3 points to Dishonored. And the last and final wheel spin will be giving out 1 point. That point being going to... Is it Assassin's Creed? It's Assassin's Creed! 3 gets 1 point. As Creed. 1 point. The results, the standings, I should say, the standings are thus. For Honor is at 5 points, Dishonored at 3, and Assassin's Creed at 1. But that is not everything we have for today. No, my dear cultists, because this is simply the beginning. This is simply where we started. Because we have 3 more events that will be determining this. Also, you never got to whisper. I don't know why I should be doing that. I can't. No, I don't know. It's supposed to. The command's supposed to work. I'm using. God, what was it? I'm using. Chatting. I'm using Stream Elements for that command, and it's not a great command. Or at least it's not a great platform, but it should be working. It just doesn't do that sometimes. Chat commands. Yeah, exclamation point Discord. It should send you... Yeah, it's a whisper from Discord, or from Stream Elements that's giving you the link, like a reusable link for the server. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's weird. But yes, okay. So now we go into our second event. One that I am admittedly quite excited for. Because this event is the most blood-pumping, most exciting, most, dare I say, riveting event we have all day. I'm tempted to open a predictions poll to let you guys gamble on this event. Because this will blow your mind with how awesome it is. I'm trying to find a good one. That's just how cool it is. That's just how cool it is. We'll do this one. Do I want to do that one? I feel like it's a bit. Well, we'll see. YouTube might not like this, but you know, we send it.
That's kind of fun.
Shut up, no ads. We don't do ads. No, you could sod right off. You could go bump yourself. Yeah, I said it. You could go bump yourself. And I won't be playing the actual audio for it either, because I'm that petty. Let me get something good queued up for this then. Let me find the right. There we go. We'll do this one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Because the next event we have... Of course, I saw it. Did you just send it? Nope, it should have done it on its own. I didn't do anything. I've just been getting the next event we have set up. Also, For Honor has earned a spicy 2 points from our Discord poll alone. So let me actually mark those down before I forget. This point distribution has been assigned from our Twitch poll. Obviously, the Discord and the Twitter polls are still up. But the Twitch has had its course. Spire 2. It has 1 point. Okay. I will now finish setting up the next one. Because again, I had no time to do this today, so we are just sending it. But I'm sure you guys will love this next one because it is everybody's favorite. It's not the pitch drop. I did think about how I could incorporate the pitch drop. Unfortunately, it was a lot harder to try and do than I figured, so we're just going to be doing this. It is a horse race. We'll be doing a horse race. We will be putting a game. We're going to be assigning each of the 5 games to a horse. And depending on where that horse ends up, we will be giving it points. Now, the one that gets the top score, right? We're not looking for first place. We're just looking for the highest score. We'll get 5. The second will get 3. And the last one of the top 3 will get 1 point. Meaning that there are still some major points to be given here. I will not be playing the audio for this because reasons. But let's first figure out who will be getting what number. Yes, I think that's the important one. I'm gonna keep our bass music going here. Who said anything about copyright? What? No, crazy. What is this text? What does this say? Currently eating. Oh. Let's see. Dishonored. What are we? For Honor, Assassin's Creed, Slay the Spire, and Devil May Cry. Because this is just going to be dictating which number they are being assigned, so that we can keep track of that. Let's see. I'm thinking Assassin's Creed. It's Assassin's Creed 3. We could do 3. That makes sense, right? That makes the most sense. So Assassin's Creed will be 3. Bnooby, resident For Honor expert. Are there any numbers that are like significant or important in Dishonored? Or sorry, not Dishonored. In For Honor. Are there any? Is there like a certain? How many units are there? Like that, or how many? Not classes. Factions are there? We can go off of that. Dishonored. I think I want to give Dishonored number. What year does Dishonored take place? What year is? Because Dishonored is like a Victorian era game. Dishonored time. Not time. Dishonored year. 1837. Is there an 18 here? There is an 18. So we'll be given. I think that makes sense. Dishonored will be given the number 18. We'll wait for a For Honor. Okay, 5 factions. Okay, I think 5 seems reasonable. 5 seems reasonable. Slay the Spire. Now it is Slay the Spire 2, but for Slay the Spire, ooh, there are 3 floors. I guess they call them chapters. There are 3 chapters. There are 5 characters to play. You can't have more than 9 cards. There's 7 stars for the region. I think 9 seems reasonable. And then Devil May Cry. How many Devil May Cry games are there? Let's see. Devil. I think this is just the. I think I just have the. I have the HD collection. Wow. The HD collection has 1, 2, and 3. If you add those up, you get 6. But then I feel like we're staying too far up on like high in the numbers. I want to have more like low numbers, right? I think that keeps things exciting. So let's do... Is there a number? I don't know anything about Devil May Cry. So we can just assign a number to it. Let's say 13. It seems like an unlucky game, right? Yeah, you see the vision. Anyway, I'll keep this on the left side so it's not actually taking up any space. Those are the numbers. Those are the numbers. All right. Those are the numbers. Remember, we're not looking for number 1. We're just looking for the higher we're just looking for the highest placement. That's all that matters to us right now. Is just what gets placed the highest. Aside from that, it's all fair game. And without further ado, I don't think this is the right kind. Hang on. There we go. They're off? This is way too much. This is way too much. It's so loud. It's so loud. They're off. The horses are off. Look at them go. Look at them go. They're off. I can't see any of the numbers. We're just hoping and saying, all right, number 1 is in the lead. Number 2 taking up behind him. 20, keeping up the lead. They're in a mad dash. Come around the corner here. Can't see any of them. Number 13 is in the lead, I think. Yeah, number 13 is in the lead. 42. Wait, I can't keep track of these numbers, man. 1 and 2, is that it? Is that what it is? 1 and 2 are in the lead. I don't know how to actually do a horse race. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't know how to read this. All right, number 1 is leading. Number 2 right behind. 5 taking up 3rd place. We actually have assignments to a lot of these too, so at the very least I know... Yeah, that means For Honor's currently in the lead of our little band here. Right behind that is number 20 and 12. We actually don't have... Yankee Dog Lover. We only have one front runner in that top 5 spot, and it is currently just For Honor. Number 2 has taken first. That doesn't mean anything for us here. We need 5, 13, 9, 18, and 3. We have currently it's just For Honor in 3rd place here. None of the others are taking anything. We're coming around the last quarter of the race here. Coming up on it. For Honor is still very much in the lead with our placements here. But it's not over yet, folks. It's not over yet. They're staying on the inside, but the outside's starting to take over. They're starting to finally take that lead here. But I think they're holding strong. Can't see the results. Can't see the time. I want to say For Honor's still leading. I can't see the numbers from here. We're gonna... Oh, there's an upset. There's an upset. I think 20's taking first. 18's in first. 8 is in second. 23. Assassin's Creed 3 is in the top 4. A huge upset. Huge upset. People are so... Look at how excited they are for Assassin's Creed. That's a huge turnout from the people here today. People love Assassin's Creed. The people are so excited. People are so excited. All right. Yeah, that's cool. Can I see the full placements? No, I can't see the placements. Okay, I want to stop the damn music, but I can't get Spotify to work. It's killed itself. What if I stopped itself? All right, bye. It's so loud. Okay, Spotify's just not turning on now. That's great. Yeah? It had to think about it for a second, but it started to play. Okay. There, that fixed it. All right. I don't know. I don't know what the placements were. It didn't show the placements. It didn't show the placements. Hang on. I gotta. So this is okay. This is the Kentucky Derby 2025. They have to have the placements listed somewhere, right? Nope. I just want Kentucky Derby 2020. That's literally all I want from that. I don't care about anything else for it. 151st. Okay. Results. Winner payout. I don't care about that. I just want to know the placements. I want to know all the placements. Okay. Full results. They're giving me names. I really don't care about the names. I care about the numbers. They have the odds. That's cool. I don't care. I don't care. What are their numbers? What are the numbers? What do the numbers mean? Was won by Sovereignty. Good for Sovereignty. What was their number? What was their number though? Entries. These are all betting things. I don't care. Okay, program number. We have them. Okay. First place was number 18. That means nothing for us. We don't care about the number 18. That's pointless. Pointless number. I'll go into this. Okay. Actually, damn. My mistake. No, 5 points goes to Dishonored. Dishonored was given 18 because it takes place in 1837. So first place actually goes to Dishonored. Damn, huge upset from the people in the back. Interesting. Okay, here, I can take us back over here now. Huge upset. I'm gonna get this turned on. There we go. So as the standings are, that means Dishonored now gets 5 points, putting it in first. 5 points. Let's see what else. Okay. So you have the placements up over here on the top left. We have number 8. We don't care about number 8. I hate that it keeps. Okay, so that's how we're going to do this now. Great. 21 doesn't mean anything. Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed is getting a spicy 3 points here. 3 points to that. Guess what stopped playing? That's right, it's Spotify. Spotify stopped playing. That's pretty cool. Why? 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 I kind of want the music in the background. Like, I don't think I'm being too demanding. I just want something to listen to. Is that so much? Is that such a high demand? What if I play from a different playlist, huh? Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works fine. Okay. But my playlist doesn't work. Love that for me. All right, there we go. Okay. What was what image? Huh? What was that? What image? Hmm? I don't know what you're talking about. Huh? Yes, okay. So Assassin's Creed is our second place winner, meaning that we have 1 point left to give for our horse race today. We have gotten Dishonored. We have gotten Assassin's Creed. We're now looking for 5, 9, and 13. It looks like Slay the Spire is getting 1 point. 1 point going to Slay the Spire for its third place placement. Pretty solid results. Now we have in the lead Dishonored with 8 points. For Honor in second place with 7 points. Assassin's Creed in third with 4 points. And Slay the Spire 2 with in our current fourth place with 2 points. That does, however, mean that Devil May Cry is in our last place position with 0 points. They got a 1 goose egg. No points for Devil May Cry yet. But this is not all. We still have a few more events left. And don't forget, we do have still the polls up on Twitter and on the Discord to get some extra points tossed their way. So if you wish to have a little bit more say in our current standings, that's where we get some extra points distributed. But for now, let me take us back over here as I set up the next event. Now, I will admit, some of these, one of these is going to take a lot more setup than the other, and I'm hoping it works because I think it'll be really fun if it does. I just have never done anything like it. This is going to be something new. Therefore, we'll see how that goes. For right now, however, the event we have next is admittedly the simplest, right? We got to balance it out somehow. Because this event is going to be very straightforward. In fact, I'm already set up. This one's ready to go. This event is ready to be put on display because this event is a coin toss. Now, we're not competing them against each other. No, we're not going to have them given like, all right, you got to win heads or tails. You get a point, you don't. That's not what we're doing. Because with these coin tosses, we will be both giving and taking. For you see, these coin tosses have the ability to either gift 2 points or to take away 2 points. Best of 3. 3 tosses will be done per game. Every single time one of these games gets heads, they earn 2 points. However, every single time they get tails, they will have 2 points taken from their total score. This means there's a potential for a -6 and a potential for a +6. Now, averaging out, that means it's either going to be -2 or +2. Since it's 50-50, I made it 3 for a reason. You get the idea. Without further ado, we shall take our first game. Now, let's do it from most to least. I think that's a pretty reasonable way to be taking this. I think that's pretty fair. As we take this from our first place winner, which, reminder, is Assassin's Creed. In fact, or not Assassin's Creed, it's Dishonored. I'll even add Devil Cry. They have 0 points. So currently, with Dishonored in the lead, we will be tossing from them first. Remember, it is 2 points per heads, -2 points per tails. First flip for Dishonored. Let me get some more fitting music going for it. More fitting music going for it. Pause this because I forgot as we flip for the first time, it's going to be heads, 2 points to Dishonored. Second time coming through. Second time is tails. They're at a 0 points. This is for all the beans. All the beans they get. Tails again, -2 points for this run. Huge upset. -2 points for Dishonored. They're down 2 from this. Down 2. That's not all. There's still a chance that they can make it back up. But going from the top, that does mean For Honor is next on the list. As we begin flipping For Honor, we get, first off, is heads, 2 points to For Honor. 2 points to For Honor. Second flip for Honor is heads again, +4 points. Are they going to go for the full 6? 3 wins in a row. 6 points to For Honor. Huge win. I hear some booing in the crowd, man. People are not happy about these results. People are upset. There is an upset crowd here for these results today as they go 3 for 3 +6 points to For Honor. Dear God, 6 points for Honor. Huge win to them. That's crazy points. Crazy. I did not think we'd be seeing a 3 for 3 here today. I did not expect it. Pretty impressive. I will admit, pretty impressive. But we continue. Because next up is Assassin's Creed. Now, Assassin's Creed is currently in our 3rd place with only 4 points. They're starting to fall behind with a 6-point lead to For Honor. That's pretty serious stuff. That is pretty serious stuff. Can they possibly take over now? As our first flip for Assassin's Creed is +2. 2 for heads. What are we going to do next? Next is another +2. They're at +4 for their current run on Assassin's Creed is at +4. And it goes out 6.3 for 3 back to back. That's 6 heads in a row. Dear God, those are insane odds. My good Lord, I did not think we'd see it once, much less twice in a row. Assassin's Creed goes home with 6 points with that first run here. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, 6 points to Assassin's Creed. They're now taking 2nd place with ease. Second place, Assassin's Creed. Let's take the next game. It is Slay the Spire 2. Their first flip is tails. Okay, -2. There's still a chance to make it back up. Get the net 0. Okay, they're at 0. Third flip is -2. All right, Slay the Spire is now down to a total of 0 points with a -2 on this run here. Unfortunate, very unfortunate. It sucks to see it. It does happen. That is just how the coin is. Now, of course, the voting can still sway things. If Slay the Spire 2 gets quite a few votes, it can absolutely take first. It's just a matter of the community's voice at this point. The community can influence the results now. And now, with Flip for the last game. I've been playing the 2 songs. I did not queue up any others again. I did not have a lot of time to get ready. I got home and I started doing this, so we're just going right into it. Devil May Cry, -2. They're current at 0, by the way, so they're now negative, okay? Net out 0. This is the chance for them to start getting some points on the board. They are now at a +2. They have now taken 4th place from Slay the Spire. They are now up to 2 points. The current standings are thus: For Honor in first with 13 points. Dishonored down in... Dishonored would be what? 6 points? 6 points for Honor. Assassin's Creed has taken 10 points. They're now in 2nd place. So first, 2nd, 3rd. 4th is Devil May Cry, and the 3rd, and unfortunately our last place is Slay the Spire, 2 in 0 points. Up 2, down 2 at 0. And now we have run out of all the easy ones, and now I gotta figure out how to make this work, because I did not have time to get this set up. This one is going to be rough. I will just say that right now. We'll see how this goes. I gotta get some things, like, actually, like, plugged in. Like, this is a whole thing. I gotta get stuff, like, plugged in, set up. It's a whole thing. So, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, I know what to do. I know how to keep you guys entertained. Don't you worry. I know how to keep you guys entertained. Here, we'll be right back. We'll be right back. Here, I know just the thing for you guys. I know just the thing for you guys. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be your favorite. Just hang on. I'm gonna add a little bit of amplified audio to it, just to really make it stand out for you. Let's see. Add a filter. Let's give it. Let's give it a gain filter. I'll give it like a +2 decibel gain or something like that. It'll be fine. As I will give you guys some ads. You love ads. It's your favorite. You love the ads. Wow. Wow. It's ad time. All right, guys. You're going to go take a break. Stay over here. Don't touch anything. All right. So, you know how quadrillions of years ago...
Yeah, it was not that long ago.
Humans were, like, forced to not wear clothes. Or when they did wear clothes, it was like loincloths to kind of cover their crotchal region.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, what I discovered recently is that there are these things being made by small niche companies, entrepreneurs in the space, really, that are aiming to try and add some more dignity.
Really? Okay.
It's this weird new concept called clothes.
Clothes?
Right.
That's really bizarre. I mean, what does someone even do with that?
Now, it's worth mentioning that these clothes come in all sorts of designs and customizations.
Oh, really?
But yes, so I was scrolling around, and you won't believe what I found. Actually, here, put it up on the screen. And then, can you just describe what we're seeing here?
Yeah, of course. It looks like here there are, what is it, 1, 2, about 7 different items, but only a few key designs. Now, the designs themselves are really interesting. There seems to be one that is revolving around a milk product of some sort.
Really?
I'm not really sure what that's about. And there's, of course, just the iconic bagel.
That makes sense.
It makes sense, seeing as how this is being sold by someone with the same moniker, but it's like a bagel with these cool tentacles. I'm really not sure what's going on. Among everything, there's not just these cool designs. They seem to be offered on both t-shirts and stickers.
The way the intricacies of the design really elevate...
They bring it together.
Yeah, they elevate the experience. It's nothing short of art. What's even crazier?
What's even crazier?
Now, what I'm about to tell you is a little bit secretive. And honestly, I don't know how safe I'm gonna be just talking about it here. But I think the people deserve to know.
They deserve to know.
The price is... low. Dare I say affordable. In this economy?
In this economy?
Whoever's selling these is barely turning a profit. It's basically highway robbery.
I mean, it sounds almost like that.
And honestly, the fact that I'm bringing it up here, everybody's gonna come rushing to it. So supplies are gonna be limited.
It certainly seems like that's the case.
Yes, whoever this bagel guy is, I guess he's got a nice thing going for him, huh? Hi, 2am Bagel here. Go to store.streamelements.com/thefrigidbagel. That's www.streamelements.com/thefrigidbagel. Because I was dumb and forgot to say this. I'm so tired. All right. I got everything plugged in. It is the cable management is a nightmare. It is so bad. Good Lord. I think if anybody here cared about cable management, you would weep at how bad this is right now. But I kind of just only had like 5 minutes to get it set up. I went over that time too. It's not great. It's not great, right? I'm not going to pretend that this is well done in the slightest. It's not. It's really not. But I did get it set up. It's plugged in, and now it's just a matter of seeing if I can get it to actually work. So without further ado, everybody, let's see if this works. let's see if I can get this to actually it's fine. That's not a good sign though. Uh-oh. That's actually a pretty bad sign. Okay. Well, maybe it's just not turned on. Right? Maybe that's the case. So forgot to... Is that better? We'll see. I don't actually know if that... Okay, yeah, it's turned on now. Good start. The fact that Elgato is not picking up on it is a little concerning. That's not a good sign, because that usually means that it's not being picked up on. If it's not being picked up on, then there's little to nothing that I can do to fix that. This was kind of like the last event. It was the big one, and I know that this sometimes happens. Like sometimes it just doesn't even recognize that it's a thing that's there, which is great. Because it just does that, which is really cool. Like I have to restart. Like the few times I've had this issue, I've restarted my entire computer, which is not really what I want to do. I'll be honest. Like that's not usually a thing that I want to. It's not usually a thing I want to do to make this work. Yeah, it's not even recognizing those. So there. It's a little concerning because it's supposed to be there, but it's not being recognized. Is everything plugged in? Should be. Yep, that's plugged in, that's plugged in, that's plugged in. Alright, so the cables are there. Hang on. I've got a... Alright, what is the deal? What's the problem here? Why are you acting like this? What if I change the input? What if I plug it in somewhere else, huh? Is that a display port? I don't know. I can't see. It's behind the fucking computer. I can't see. Oh, okay, that plugs in. Ow. It plugs in, which is a good start. I don't know if that's gonna fix the issue, but it does plug in. Huh. Alright. It's still... Okay, the console's still on. Yeah, it's not recognizing it's there. Damn. Why? Why aren't you recognizing that it's there? This is really the kind of thing... Going forward, am I have to completely restart my computer and get it set up prior to the stream? Is that really how I'm gonna have to do this? Because I hate doing that. It makes 2 streams, and that's so dumb. I hate that it does that. It's like, oh, that's it. Stream's over. Let's make a new stream. Like, no. No, I didn't end the stream. It's just... It killed the... I don't want to have 2 streams. That's not what I don't want it to ping people twice for the same damn stream. But it does that. It just chooses to do that. I don't have a backup for this one either, because I have to buy the game. I have to buy a different game to make this one work. I don't want to buy a different... I don't have the means to buy another game just for this one bit. Or do I? I was really looking forward to this one too. This one was gonna be fun. Fuck. It's just the fact that the capture card isn't even being recognized for the computer. I plugged in my Elgato capture card, and neither OBS nor the Elgato application recognize that it's plugged in at all. I know for a fact that both... Hello, welcome. We're working on troubleshooting to try and decide the... It's been a whole thing. If this event doesn't work out, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Because this event, like, it was gonna be a whole thing. I'd plug in the console. I'd have I'd have it decide the winner of the... I don't know if I have to restart my computer. If I have to restart OBS. I don't know. So I'm trying to troubleshoot that. But hi, how you doing? It's been... I'm going to kiss you. Thank you, Lunabelle. I need it. I need that. I needed that. Thank you. The console and computer are plugged in correctly. I'm also in the middle of a stream, so I can't close and open OBS without it killing my stream. What can I do to fix this? ChatGPT, save me! Save me, ChatGPT. Isn't appearing at all either OBS or the capture utility issues, usually USB detection or device enumeration, not a scene setup. So that since you're live, you can't restart OBS, focus on actions that don't... Yes, that's kind of the whole point. Unplug the USB cable from the PC side only. Wait 5 to 10 seconds, plug it back in the same USB port. Sure. We'll try to enumerate the device again, and OBS can detect it without restarting. Watch for USB connect sound, the device appearing in OBS when you refresh sources. That's not going to fix anything, but sure. Unplug. Wow, it's unplugged. Request to capture video device. You don't see. Making a new one doesn't do anything, so no, that's not gonna work. Windows Device Manager helps confirm the PC sees it. Press Windows X Device Manager. Sound, video, and game controllers or cameras. Cool. Okay, so plug it back in, like so. It's plugged back in. I didn't hear anything because it doesn't usually make a sound, but I didn't hear anything. Capture card's plugged in properly. Okay, cool. A week ago was your birthday. It was actually quite friendly since you went to your first Chinese restaurant. Oh, that's always awesome. I love the Chinese restaurants. Ow. Why? I love Chinese restaurants. They're my comfort food. Most of just were spicy. We love spicy food, so I took advantage of the moment and eat what you wanted. They even gave it for you. Mooncake. I will say, my number one food, like if I'm going anywhere and I'm like, hey, I'm having a bad day, I want to have something good, I always get sweet and sour chicken. It's super simple. It's probably not healthy at all. There's no redeeming quality in that dish. But it's a comfort food for me, and it makes me happy. So if anybody ever wants to make me feel good, I would love sweet and sour chicken. Alright, Windows X. Audio inputs? Is that what they want me to do? Imaging devices? No, that's printers. That's printers. Ports, print queues, printers, security devices, sound, video, and game controllers. Okay. It's not there. It's not, okay, it's not in that. There's no cameras option. So this leads me to believe that perhaps it doesn't exist in my system here. Nope, that's just processors. Software components, software devices, sound, video, game controllers. Yeah, that's just giving me my audio stuff. System devices? No, that's okay. That makes more sense for what that is. Don't hurt him now, Lunabelle. Don't hurt him now. Can you do a reading for me? I need you to. Can you do 2 readings for me? You do witchy stuff, right? Universal serial bus controllers. Yeah, that's not helping. I know, 2. I don't mean to ask too much of you. I don't mean to ask too much of you. I'm just needing ways to stall. I'm needing ways to stall for time. So that doesn't work. Try to an USB port. Sure, let's do that. That'll fix it. Totally. Yep. First USB. Okay. If it says no capture devices found. Well, it sure does say no capture devices found. No, the past, present, future, or love read. Okay. Lunabelle. Hang on. I'm still here. Can you... The first one, I need you to see... I want you to tell me if this stream's gonna go good, because this is starting to be a lot. Like if this stream is gonna do well, tell me how the future of this specific live stream. That's like that's kind of important for me right now. I'm very in the moment, if you will. I don't think I have any open USB ports in the back. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay. Well, we're not gonna be able to try those. I tried the 2 on the top. Those didn't work. Meaning I'm out of USB ports to try. So that's great. That's just fantastic, isn't it? I feel like it might want me to use a 3.0, but I don't have any open 3.0s. I've also never used 3.0 and it's been fine. Alright, what if I unplug a mouse? Surely I don't need that, right? Surely I don't need a working mouse. And I plug in its place a capture card. Huh? I'm realizing now I can't open
without the mouse, I can't open my tabs to see if that's fixed it. But I mean, it's reading that there's now an input, which is a good start. If I plug my mouse into the top of the tower. All right. Let's see if that fixed that. Console's still on. Capture device. What if I make a new one? Video capture device. Okay. No, stop doing that. All right, so that didn't fix that. Great. So I didn't mean to flashbang anybody with that. I really enjoy Tarot. The package includes a new deck of cards that basically deals with Oh, that's comforting. Concerning. You don't usually mess with those guys. Those guys aren't super chill. They're known for not being very chill. El Gato. Is it recognized? Okay, so no capture device found. When I unplugged the mouse, it made the sound. It's like, oh yeah, something's disconnected. And I plugged back in the capture card. It's like, oh, device detected. So why? Okay, okay. So it recognizes. It recognized I unplugged something. It didn't recognize I plugged something back in. That's not good. Okay. So that's plugged in. Cool. What if I try a different HDMI port? Right? I did 2, but I didn't do the other one with this now set up. So what if I do the other one with this now set up, huh? Give me the cake. Give me the damn cake. Where's the fucking... Okay. Get it. Okay. Trust. Surely this is gonna work. The image devils has nothing to do with making deals. Okay, that's important. They actually just images demons appear from the most well-known book. Grimoire helps you know demons. So, oh, okay, that sounds pretty chill. That sounds pretty chill. Nothing to be worried about with that there. Console's still on. That's important. Set it back in. That's important as well. We'll go back in. Where's the capture card? We negotiate the signal. I don't remember which capture card this is. Which capture card are you? This is the HD60X. 60X. Don't solve your problem. You can ask me a question about what you want to know in the future. Oh yeah. The first one I want to ask, Luna, is this stream gonna go well? That's the question. This question is this stream going to go well? Yes or no? I mean, I guess it could be more nuanced, but you know, generally. UVC meaning Windows ULB is detected without restarting. Okay, yeah, I know. Force USB. I did that. I sure did that. Force USB reinitialization. Most reliable. Okay, I plugged it in. I've done a different one. I'm just gonna pick it up immediately. So it should be recognizing that someone plugged in. Windows X. Device manager. Unknown USB. See, that might be the thing I'm looking for actually. That might be the thing actually. Hang on. If I unplug it, does it get rid of the unknown device? I can't see. It got rid of itself. It does. Okay, so it's an unknown device. That's shit. Okay. That's just great. That's just awesome. That's fantastic. That's what I needed right now. I needed it to be an unknown device. That's great. That's just fucking great. Of all the things, that's grand. That's one of them. That is one of the things right now. All right, so that's plugged back in. So it probably needs to be USB 3.0. I don't know what else to fucking unplug. What is this plug? This is gonna be a keyboard. That's the mouse. This is the headphones. Microphone. Thing is, I kind of need all of these right now. That's just internet. Mouse is kind of the best one for me to unplug and move around. I will admit. What if I unplug headphones?
There we go. Okay, cool. I forgot that whenever I plugged in the capture card, it defaults my mute button on my Steam Deck to be the mute button for the capture card, but I don't want it to mute the capture card. I want it to mute me. So then it defaulted and just left me muted, but didn't. Either way, I fixed it. I've solved it. I'm so smart. The cable management is a nightmare right now. It is so bad, but I fixed it. I fixed the thing. What do you guys think of my reading? I didn't get to read it. I got the Hanged Man problems, or rather, small problem you've gotten yourself into. Sounds okay. Yeah, that does. Yeah, let's check out. So card is the Temperance. Represents letting emotions flow, whether negative or positive. Just let them flow. That is kind of adrenaline rush for emotions within a game. That's fair. I can also see it fixing the problem from the Hanged Man. Last card is Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is basically trying to say is it's the element of wind, meaning there's something that won't leave you in peace. This takes you to sleep. But that wind will take it off. That's cool. Basically, you're starting a few problems. You have adrenaline rush of emotions. You left some unfinished parts. But in the stream, it will be more than adrenaline pumping. That's what we're here for. Let's go. Let's go. We're so excited. Wow, I fixed the thing. Let's see if I can get it to work on OBS now. Because it wasn't working. But maybe now. It's recognizing that it's here. Okay. Huge moment. I'm so smart. Oh, I'm so smart and handsome. Praise me. I'm so very smart. We're playing. So, you might be wondering, after all this time, what are we doing? Well,
I'm going to kiss you.
Yeah, yes, thank you. I deserve this. I don't want to update it. We will be playing Super Smash Brothers. Except I won't be doing a thing. No, my dear cultists, I won't be playing a single thing for this. Rather, I'm going to let the AI decide for me. Because now I can finally actually talk about what we're doing with this event. It's been so long for this one GD event. For this one single event. I know, exciting stuff. Essentially, we are going to be giving each and every one of the games that we're trying to decide between a fighter. Then we will be having them fight each other. Now, it is going to be set up in a very specific way so that the last remaining gets 5 points. The second of the last remaining gets 3 points, and the third one remaining is 1 point. It is stock 3. I'm going to be setting all of them to the highest difficulty possible, and we're just going to watch them duke it out. I will be choosing, of course, characters that match their game the best. I think that's a valid way to do it, and we'll be seeing from there. Now, while we wait, hey, Luna, would you mind doing a second reading for me? You know, let's dabble more into the dark arts, shall we, since we've gone this far. Just while we, to keep the people entertained while we wait. Give me a reading of my love life. How much? Oh, it's time. Oh, baby, it's time. Oh, baby, it's time. We're playing Super Smash Brothers, baby. Oh, hell yeah. I don't care about the special events going on. I don't care about the second event. Let's just do it. Let's kill it. I don't care about these events. I just want to play the game. If it'll load, that would be great. That would be fantastic. The question's about to appear in my head. Yes. Second question. I mean, it's less of a question. Just like just like general vibes. Is that a thing that they do? I can't say I know these things off the top of my head. Smash. Smash. Okay, Spotify, you need to stop. But now we have music. We have cool, adrenaline pumping music going on. Once it decides to, okay. 3 stock. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I don't think we'll need more than that time. I think 3 stock we can get that done. Let's do a flat stage, right? I think that's fair. Let's just do something. Actually, gonna get an Omega stage. No, wait, I don't want a random Omega form. I just want an Omega form. Dagnabbit. I forgot it takes 10 billion years to load. You know what didn't? That's right, Super Smash Brothers Brawl. I want Omega versions, because those are just... Actually, Battlefield. I want a Battlefield. Let's take it to... I'll just do a random Battlefield, right? That seems fair. Random Battlefield map. And with a battlefield, we will be doing 5 CPUs. I can't remember how to add more CPUs. I don't remember. There's like a button for it, right? There's like a button for more CPUs. Oh gods! I move me out of the way. I can't see anything. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Ah. There's the button. All right, cool. So I'm all at the highest difficulty, 9. No, set the difficulty. 9. 9, and the last one at 9. Okay. So for this one, I think it's fair we do... Can I give them a name? No, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. No, they're not going to be random. First one will be from the top, right? As a reminder, the games we have are... Yeah, let me find the... Oh, yeah. The games we have are... For Honor, Dishonored, Assassin's Creed, Slay the Spire 2, and Devil May Cry. For Honor... We'll do from the top. So For Honor, I think For Honor is gonna be like somebody with a sword, right? It's gonna be a sword fighter. I can see an argument for Meta Knight, maybe Ike, Simon. Maybe Simon works the best. I mean, I want armor. I want like heavily armored. It's kind of the vibe. I think Simon's not a bad one. Dark Pit is cool, but I don't think Dark Pit works for Honor. You know, For Honor. I think Simon works pretty well. Is there anybody, because there's nobody that like has heavy armor. Like there's no, maybe Ganondorf? He kind of does more grappling, I guess. Palutena. I don't know if Palutena is quite it either, just because Bowser's hyper armor. Bowser makes sense. He's very tanky. Yeah, but what do we think? What fighter is For Honor? Well, you know, you are a resident For Honor expert. What fighter are they going to be running? Not meta, just like the most fitting. I think Bowser makes sense. I think Bowser's rather fitting. I was trying to think of somebody who had like armor and a sword, but Bowser's not a bad pick either. This would be Link for Blackbriar. Oh, okay, I can see that. Okay. That's fair. So where's just base Link? There he is. Can I give him what cosmetic can we give him? Black. Let's see. This seems pretty fine. All right. Next one is this guy, or whoever's next. The last one. Last one is Devil May Cry. Now Devil May Cry has to. I mean, it has to go to Bayonetta. It has to go to Bayonetta. There's no other. I can't see any of the cosmetics. I think red is like this one. Like it's got to be Bayonetta. That's an easy pick. Third is Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed has to be. I mean, it's got to be Sheik, right? Like that's like a Sheik. Sheik's whole thing is literally being an assassin, like a ninja. It's got to be Sheik. It's got to be Sheik. Anything with like a cool hood? No, these are all just normal. Pure white anywhere? No. Actually, this is kind of the color palette. Next one will be our Dishonored. Dishonored's got to be Snake. I feel like Dishonored's Snake. Very sneaky, very stealth-based. We don't have any heavy tanks right now. I mean, Slay the Spire might be able to take over that, but I think Snake is a pretty solid pick for Dishonored. Let's just go all dark color, just like pure black. And the last one is going to be Slay the Spire 2. Now, who kind of represents cards or maybe one of the characters in Slay the Spire 2? Slay the Spire 2. So I could see an argument for like, okay, well, Ironclad is like your heavy hitter. Probably Simon's not a bad pick to be like an Ironclad stand-in.
I don't think anybody really does much. I don't think any fighter does much in regards to like random chance, which would be very like card based, without it being Mr. Game & Watch, who has the one like KO hammer. But it's RNG, but it's not cards. You know, I don't think anybody here really plays with cards. I think Simon Belmont's not a bad one. I think Simon could get Ironclad. Very like just hit him. And the whole point of, right, see the vision? The whole point of Castlevania is descending to, like, climbing the castle, like you would climb the spire. You kind of get what I'm getting at. Ironclad is very armor-y. I think he also has gray hair, so this looks fine. Joker Pirates? Ah, beans. No, wait, I want, like, Link. I wanted to see what... I want to see what they look like. Where's Joker? Where's Joker? What happened to him? Where'd you guys put Joker? Where the fuck? Where is... Am I blind or stupid? Maybe both? How am I... Okay, I need to go one row at a time, because I must be skipping something. It's not on the rightmost side here. Is Joker... I know he's here. I know Joker's here. He is, isn't he? I'm not crazy, right? Okay. Peach, Daisy, Bowser, Ice Climbers, Sheik, Zelda, Dr. Mario, Pichu, Falco, Marth, Cena. But I've played as Joker. I've played as Joker. I know for a fact I've played as Joker. I've had, maybe it's because I didn't update the game. That's probably it. That's probably exactly it. I changed the Switch consoles, but I didn't update the consoles, which most likely means that it didn't download the DLC with the change, meaning I don't have the DLC characters. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go Simon Belmont with the purple. And we send it? All right. I couldn't give them names, but as a breakdown one more time, For Honor is Link, Dishonored is Snake, Sheik is Assassin's Creed, Simon Belmont is Slay the Spire 2, and Devil May Cry is Bayonetta. The winner will be given 5 points, the second place will be given 3rd, and the last place will be given 1 point. I can't see anything, but this is best of 3 all stocks. And currently, nobody's out of the game. Oh! Has anybody lost a stock yet? I can't see. I'm guessing Bayonetta's the last one. I can't see Bayonetta stock, but I don't think anybody's lost stock yet. They're all at the max difficulty, so I don't expect them to get off map very quickly. They only have 2.5 minutes as well. Oh, Bayonetta's all. Oh, no, sorry, Link. Link is okay. He recovered. He recovered. Link did recover. Huge explosion. Sheik and Link. Oh, damn. I think everybody except Snake is down a stock now. Is Bayonetta still in it? I can't see because I'm in the way. She's at 110%. Dear God. My bad. So she's still holding on. Bayonetta is holding on. I should have turned off items. That is on me, but we're too far in it now. Snake and Bayonetta have been holding on fine. Everybody's now reaching near... Okay, those two have reached near lethal territory now. Smash Ball is in play. This could be a huge game changer here, especially if either of the two low ones get it. Bayonetta... Nope, she lost it. There's no Smash Ball in play. Bayonetta's also down a stock. Oh, Belmont's down a stock. Snake is at 149%. He is one bad hit away from being knocked out of the map instantly. Instantly. He's holding on, though. He is holding on. This is a complicated map for this poor man. This poor man. He's still... How is he still in it? Dear God. Somebody needs to get this man out of here. Snake has been sneaking around for far too long, uncompromised. Belmont taking a nap on the job. Link is still holding on at 108%. Bayonetta, can't see her details. I'm sure she's doing fine. Oh, Snake is still in it. Dear God, someone get him out of here. Link at 125%. That means For Honor's close to being at their last stock. Belmont's at their last stock. Sheik's at 2. I think Snake is still the only 215%, still hanging on there. He's out of here. Snake is out of here. Or not? Dear God. Abra's in play. Abra's gonna try and teleport something off the map. It was Snake. Snake's still holding on. Oh, Belmont's out of the game. Spire 2's out. Sheik is at 1. Link is at 1. Snake is at 2. How's Bayonetta doing? Bayonetta's at 1. I should have not have set a timer. Huh. Well, I guess we're gonna do a rematch. This does okay. A quick little recount. Right? Because I did forget that timer is gonna screw things up if they don't kill each other fast enough, and they didn't. My bad. I kind of figured that they would be, I don't know, taking a little bit. They didn't. They were gonna take less time. I thought they were gonna take less time. So that's on me. That's on me. I will be giving Dishonored their points for the win. That is 5 points going to Dishonored. But we did have a rather unfortunate 3-way tie. Slay the Spire 2 was out. Belmont did get KO'd, so he is getting no points for this round. But it is between Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, Assassin's Creed, Snake. Wait, did Snake win? Am I dumb? Am I stupid? What? Wait, hang on. Who won? Dishonored was Snake. Assassin's Creed was Sheik. That's what it was. So it was Bayonetta, Sheik, and Link. I will put them at 1 stock each, no items, on a battlefield to truly decide it out from here. Unfortunately, Slay the Spire 2 did just get their absolute ass rocked. But that doesn't mean we can't have one final round to settle this one out. A random battlefield. No items. Hang on, I'm gonna go into settings here. Settings here. No items. Or not. There we go. Can I just make a... Let's make a removal set. It is a stock battle. 1 stock. CPUs are going to default at 9. Is there not... Is it under advanced? Okay, there it is. Okay, items. No items. Item list. No, not a single item will be available. It is just sheer smashing at this point. Oh, what? Oh, I want to... Of course I want to save. There we go. 1 stock. That's fine. 1 stock with a random battlefield. And it is between Link. Snake is out. And I think Simon is also out. It is 1 stock between Link, Sheik, and Bayonetta. For Honor, Assassin's Creed, and Devil May Cry 2. Or Devil May Cry, just in general. Just all of Devil May Cry. Just 1, 2, and 3. And we send it. This is for 2nd and 3rd place. One of these 3 fighters will not be coming out with any points during this fight. Bayonetta could take 3 points back for the game. It's not necessarily going to get her much of a placement, but this could be a deciding factor here. All right, so we have our fighters currently going at it. Bayonetta's at the most. Link is starting to take 2nd place in those hits. Sheik is untouched for this fight. Oh, up to 11. They're almost off the map. Sheik is holding on. Oh, that was 2 of them were out of here. Bayonetta's putting some hurt on him. Link's at 49. Sheik at 29. Sheik is holding his own. If Sheik gets 3 points here, this could be a huge push for Assassin's Creed to take 1st place. But if Link takes 1st, there's not much I can do to stop For Honor from winning. I will be entirely honest. For Honor is a very advantageous position here. Link's at 82. Bayonetta's mating at 70. Oh, Bayonetta out of the game. Bayonetta's out of the game. No points will be going to Devil May Cry. That leaves just Link and Sheik. Now, Link is at the most damage here. Sheik's now at about half the same damage. Are they going to win? Oh, they're going in. Took a boomerang to the face. Can't believe they let Link get away. 109% for Link. Link recovers. Sheik's holding their range. And keeping him off the map, trying to control that edge. Link recovers. Sheik's guarding. Going for the hit. Knocking him up. That's a combo right there. That's a nasty combo. Can Link recover? Link can't recover. Assassin's Creed takes first place with a spicy 3 points going to them in round 2. For Honor gets still second. Still, what, third place? That's not too bad. For Honor's getting 1 point for their win here. And that does mean Assassin's Creed is going home for 3 points here. Plus 3 to Assassin's Creed. And plus 1 to For Honor. Huge fight there at the end. Actually surprising results. I did not think Sheik was going to hold out like they did. Really making some real respect to Assassin's Creed for that fight. Playing it slow, playing it smart, taking a moment for them to beat each other up, and then just coming in for the finisher. That is like, if that is not the most poetic Assassin's Creed fight style I could possibly have seen, I don't know what is. They really just waited for Bayonetta to lay the hurt on Link and then just cleaned it up from there. Just cleaned it up from there. Mopping the blood off the map and calling it a day. Gonna go take a shower and cry about losing Bayonetta. Ah, well, thank you for joining us, Luna. Thank you for joining us as we find our winner. The polls have closed. The events have finished. The numbers are in. I will now tabulate the points from the polls, and we will have our official winner of our gauntlet. Now give me just a moment to run the numbers. I need to check the results from the last 2 polls we had open. Remember, I did the Twitch poll. That one only lasted 10 minutes, so I did close that one. But now we go through and we add the last remaining points. And I will get us our results. I'm gonna make this a good dramatic reveal. I'm actually gonna do layers in Microsoft Paint because I'm so cool like that. Make it just a big black box will do fine. There we go. Fill this in. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Make this a fill tool. If you couldn't tell, I don't use Microsoft Paint a lot. The inside should be black. There we go. Cool. There we go. Neat. I can hide this layer now. As I will now just paint these last few bits in. Okay, I'm going to do the math. I'm actually going to move things around too. Okay, I can do this. I can make this cool. I can make this real cool. It's that. That's that. This is the total for this game. That. That. So it is this. This was the big one. Right? I did that right? For... This game. And this game. Alright, and I'm going to move things around so that I have our placements properly organized. It's going to be just one last second here as I make things look real fancy because I'm so cool like that. Grab this, switch it around. Okay. I'm currently just moving the pieces so I can make space to have things moved around. Okay, grab this one. This one needs to be moved there. This one needs to be moved up here. Actually, I'm going to do it the opposite direction. This is going to be at the bottom. This one is going to be right next to it, near the bottom. Let's see. It's quite a... I will say it is quite a jump between the placements. It is... it is quite a difference between some of these. This one goes here. The last one will go here. And then I'll move them all up just so that it's a little bit higher. Okay. Turn this on. Okay. If you will turn your attention to the last results. For here we have the winners and the losers. In our last place, it is unfortunately something I already spoiled for myself. There we go. It is unfortunately going to be Slay the Spire 2 with 0 points. They earned 1, and then they lost 2 at the coin flip, and they did not recover anything from there. So unfortunately, they did bank out at 0 points. Good try. Slay the Spire 2 is unfortunately not winning our run this time around. Our second to last is an honorable mention with 2 points. They won 2 points this game. They didn't win much. They got the coin flip, and that was it. Devil May Cry they tried, they didn't quite turn it out. It is rather unfortunate. Dishonored earned 3rd place with 11 points. 11 points is not too bad. They got, that's 2nd place in the first event. They earned a spicy 1st place in the horse race. They did lose 2 with a coin flip, but then they gained 1st for the smash prize. But they did not get anything from our polling. I mean, they ended with 11. Had they not lost the coin flip, if they had gotten the positive 2, they might have beaten somebody out, but they didn't. Because the last 2 were the real fighters. These 2 were keeping it consistent the whole day. The entirety of today's stream, they have been competing neck and neck for the 1st place title. In 2nd place is For Honor with 14 points. 14 points to For Honor as they took 1st place in our first event with the spinning wheel. They gained another 2 from polling from Twitch. They got 3 coin flip wins in a row, banking them a spicy 6 points, really turning the tide for them. And then they got last place in our smash fight, putting them at 14, which does mean our 1st place winner is Assassin's Creed 3. Huge round of applause for our 1st place winner, Assassin's Creed, for their outstanding performance in today's events. Because truly, they earned it. Huge round of applause for them. Huge round of applause for Assassin's Creed. They fought tooth and nail for 1st place today. Just really outstanding performance. In our first event, they got 3rd place. 3rd place with the horse race. 3rd place with the spinning wheel. They got 2nd place with the horse race. They won 3 coin flips in a row. Again, outstanding. 3 wins in a row with the coin flips was insane. I did not expect to be seeing anything even close to that tonight. I didn't expect to see 1-3. But here we are. The averages were all over the place for our coin flips. They then managed to sneak in a spicy 2nd place with our, what was that one? Because it was wheel, horse race. So I'll put them at 2nd place for smash. They got 2nd place with their chic sneak through. And they also managed to sneak in 2 points with the polling after the Twitch polls. They came 2 points from Discord, actually. 2 points came in from Discord. I don't know who voted for them on Discord, but they did. They got 2 points there, and that was enough to sway it over. Had they not gotten those 2 votes from the Discord placement, they would have fallen behind For Honor and taken that 2nd place. But solely because of the community's voice on Discord, they managed to sneak in and backstab the competition. Again, could not be more fitting as they managed to sneak their way to 1st place. Congratulations to Assassin's Creed 3 for being our 1st place winner. Huge round of applause to them for that. Outstanding performance. Truly impressive. That does mean we are now at a crossroads, my dear cultists. As now I have to decide whether I want to try and get the Xbox set up to play Assassin's Creed for about an hour, or if we end things a little bit early for today. It is a shorter stream by far, by a long shot, and we will be streaming tomorrow as well. So I will be back. We'll be streaming tomorrow, and I think I plan to stream, I want to say Monday as well. Like, I'm going to be doing a few late night streams, so again, work schedule kind of sucks. It's hence why I had to stream at 8 p.m. today. I just didn't have the time. I just didn't have the time, and I would have loved to stream earlier. Didn't work out like that. It just didn't work out like that. So here we are. I'm currently checking my schedule to see, because I know I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Again, we're going to be streaming from like 8 to 11. I'm going to try and finish Heartbound. What I'm going to do is, if I can, I'm going to finish Heartbound tomorrow. And if we still have time, then I'll probably hop over to Assassin's Creed. If I can't, I mean, that's kind of it. Like, I'm going to aim to finish Heartbound tomorrow. If we finish it and we still have time, we'll go to Assassin's Creed. If we don't get to finish it, or we finish it and we don't have time, then we'll just call it there. After that, because I mean, my schedule can only be I can only schedule out until Sunday. So let me see when the next time we'd be going live is, just so I can kind of keep everybody in the loop here. Looks like I will try and stream on Monday and Tuesday. I can do it Wednesday as well. So there's still gonna be plenty of time. So I can call this one a little bit early without needing to feel too bad about it. But I don't know. Do we want to see Assassin's Creed for 1 hour? Is that something we'd want? How are we feeling about that? Because I'm okay either way. I hate to end it a little bit early. But that was kind of all I have, and I did work an 8.5 hour shift. But I will be streaming the next like 3-4 days. So I'm full. Like I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be back. It's just today might be a little short. How are we feeling about that? We feeling okay? I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do that. You can hear the keyboard. Like, it's not a secret. I have been messaging someone. I'm like, hey, what are you up to? Like, I'm just checking on things, just to make sure that essentially, if they'd want to chat, it's not important. So it doesn't seem like I'm trying to sneak something by. Quite literally, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. It sucks that I have to now split. I have to either sacrifice so much personal time with work and also streaming, but I will be tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to try and finish Heartbound tomorrow. And we can now jump into Assassin's Creed. Now that has taken our, what does that make Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed is now either our top 2 or top 3 games that we'll be playing. So I will be ending things a little bit early today. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you for finding out our new mainstay for the channel. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. We will be playing Assassin's Creed 3 going forward. I'm excited. I have not touched the game in a very long time, and this was one of my friends, one of their top games, so I'm really excited to kind of get into it. Apparently it's supposed to be really good. We'll see. I haven't touched it since I was 10. I had that game for so long. Again, I had this for the 360. It has been a hot second. But with all that being said, I'm going to have to end things off. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate it a ton. It means the world that you guys would stop by, even if just for a little bit. And make sure to stop by tomorrow. We'll be streaming from 8 to 11 EST to play some more Heartbound. We'll try and finish it tomorrow. We have 2 chapters left. We're in the office, and we're going to maybe be able to finish that in time. And then once we're done with the office, we'll jump on into the I think it's the Nordic dimension. So we'll see how that goes. But yes, that is everything I have. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure to stop by tomorrow. And without further ado, as always, have a nice night. Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. I know we're ending. It's a half stream, basically. But appreciate you. Bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you, guys. Bye now. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm full of Taco Bell, which is pretty good, but like, man.